Hey, what is holding you back? What is holding you back from doing short form videos? One of the most common fears or obstacles or comments that I hear is, I don't want to sacrifice my dignity. That's not me. I am not a silly dancer. I don't want to be outrageous. I don't want to lip sync and do crazy things and be loud and in your face. Well, that's not you, and so you're not getting involved. But here's the good news. You do want to get involved in the fastest, best way to get in front of new people and attract your ideal clients, people who you want to know about you. If you want to get involved in the best way right now to attract people who want to work with you, we've never had this before in the history of social media. And if you want to get involved, I'm going to give you the good news, because you don't have to be that silly, outrageous person, and you don't have to sacrifice your dignity. So if you do want to attract more people to you in the best way we know right now, grab your coffee, because it's time to rise. And it is always time to shine, so let's do this. Wow, welcome back to Rise and Shine, the weekly live stream that shares creative ways for you to show up and shine as the unique, brilliant superstar that you are. I am Nika Stewart, and I help you get the recognition that you deserve with short form videos. And are you someone who has said, it looks like fun, but it's not me? Or how am I supposed to do that because it's just like kids shaking their booties or lip syncing or doing really silly, outrageous things? Are you someone who has thought that? Well, I want to tell you why you should get involved, and then I want to give you the really good news. Let's start with that. Let's start with the really good news. The really good news is short form content is not just for kids, and it is not just for people being silly. You have been kind of falsely told that the rules of this short form content of TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are all about being that stereotypical YouTube or TikTok dancer, twerker. I don't know. I'm showing my age. I don't even know if twerking is in anymore. Is twerking in? Let me know. But the real rule is those rules are actually not the real rules. So we're going to start by telling you the real rules. And before I'm going to pre-start by telling you, I think this is actually really good news because I get to share this with you. I was prepared to talk about this topic with you today with examples. I have videos that I've downloaded, and all I needed to do was upload them to this Ecamm and Restream and my Stream Deck and all the little tech that I use. I had it all prepared, was going to come into my studio this morning, prepare everything, upload it. It was all prepared, but it just needed like the last minute tech stuff. And then I was going to go over some different tips and show you examples. And then I got a call from my daughter's school, come pick up your daughter. She's a little sick. So all the right before my show prep could not happen. And here is why that's amazing news. Because as soon as I realized I did not have the time to do what I thought was necessary to deliver this show in the way I wanted to, as soon as that happened, I had to give myself permission to show up imperfectly. And as soon as I felt that, as soon as I gave myself that permission, I stopped being stressed out. And it reminded me that that is when I deliver the best content. And so I want to tell you that if you take nothing else away from this today, please give yourself permission to show up imperfectly. Whenever I say imperfectly, I always want to say imperfectly because I truly believe that our imperfections are perfect. Yes, of course, I'm human and I will look over in the mirror and go, ugh, I need to change that. I need to improve that. I wish I was better at this. I wish I wasn't so shy or whatever it is. Those are the imperfections that I'm talking about. And the more we actually show up with them and give ourselves permission to, okay, so let's start with that. The more you give yourself permission to be imperfect, the more you show up. Tell me if this is true for you. Have you ever felt like you needed to get prepared? You need to, let's say we're talking about posting on social media. The post isn't right yet, so you don't post it. Or your picture doesn't look good, so either you want to like put a filter on it or airbrush it, or just I'm not going to post it. Or you're going to think about it too much. Or you don't look good today. You don't look the way you want to look, so you're not going to make a video. Or you don't have the right lighting or the right sound, or whatever it is, so you don't show up. Is that true for you? I know it's not true just for me, but when we wait to be more perfect, we don't show up. And here is the number one rule for going viral. In other words, getting people to view your video and connect with you. The number one rule is be the youest you can be and share it often. I guess that's two rules rolled into one. Be you, be the youest you that you can be, and share it as often as possible. So, if you are someone who likes to be outrageous, be outrageous. If you are someone who feels quiet, be quiet. If you are someone who feels like uncomfortable on camera, go on camera uncomfortable. Can you do that? Those are the rules of going viral with video. Be you. No, not everyone is going to fall in love with you, but the right people are if you get out there often enough. So doing it once is very unlikely to get you a giant following and loads of engagement and lots of people wanting to work with you. But doing it over and over and over, that will get you people who you're supposed to connect with. Good morning. I was going to say good morning, good middle of the night for you, Lala. So welcome to everyone who is finally saying hello to me. Hello, Lala. Hello. Is it Selimia? What a gorgeous name. Hello. Feel free to say hello and ask any questions because, like I was saying, I had this whole thing prepared, then life happened, and so I am showing up anyway, imperfectly, but for the reason to show you that that's exactly what gets you out there. So I easily could have said, oh my gosh, I don't have the things I'm supposed to have for today, so I should cancel my show. But instead, I gave myself the permission to show up imperfectly. And because I do that all the time, every day, every week, I now have years of content that I can repurpose and send out, and people are getting to know me, and I've gotten hundreds of thousands of followers on different networks and people working with me because I show up, not because I waited till I was perfect, because I would still not be here. I showed up anyway. That's the rule. Show up as you, show up often. That's the rule. So when I said that the title of this show is Break All the Rules of Video Marketing. And what I mean is all the rules that I have learned in lots of, not all of them, but I've taken lots of classes to get better and learn how to do video editing, video creation. Most of those rules I threw in the garbage and just showed up. Pick up my phone, record something, put it on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. Every day, if you can, 10 times a day if you can. No stress. If you want to do it once a week, that's great. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. So Salimia says, how do you get more subs? That's an amazing question. And hi. And the answer is show up as often as possible. Stick to you. You are a personal brand. Be you every time you show up and do it often. That's the bottom line. Now, there's loads of tips and tricks to help the algorithm show your videos to more people so that you can increase your chances of being seen by new people, which hence increases your chances of getting more subscribers, followers, etc. And one of the biggest things is the short form content. So if you're on YouTube and you post a video, most of the time, that video is going to be shown to people who are already subscribed to you. They may get a notification. They see it when they log on in their subscribers tab. But short form videos, YouTube Shorts is being shown to people who aren't subscribed to you. So post short videos, vertical format, up to 60 seconds, post that on YouTube. I've heard some of the big guys out there say that YouTube Shorts is not helping. Well, I totally disagree. I know for me it has helped, and I know for my clients it's helping. And why wouldn't it help? Now, these are people who already have minimum tens of thousands of subscribers, if not a lot more. And they are saying they're not seeing big results with short form content. Maybe that's true. I started with a few hundred subscribers when I started with short form content, and now I have about 130,000 because of my short form content. How do you grow your reach and your subscribers? Put out more short form content and be you, and also be you. Be the youest you can be, and put out content. Don't try to be someone else. If you find a trend and you're inspired by it, awesome. Do it as you. Do you and get out there. And I want to remind you, do you, in case you didn't hear me. Lala is asking, actually, let me see if I can put up your comments. Can I? I can. Is it okay to mix shorts and regular videos and streams in a single YouTube channel? Yes. Yes, it is. And what's really great is, I know you do a lot of lives and put out regular recorded videos. And that, like I said, and you have a nice amount of followers, they will get notifications, or when they're logging on, they will see your videos. And if you also put out short form content, YouTube will keep that in kind of a playlist of short form content on your channel. You can also create different channels categorizing your short form content if people come to your page and want to see different categories of content. And you can mix the short form and the regular videos in your playlists. That's fun. But the short form videos are going out to people who don't already know you, which gives them the chance to get to know you and follow you. And now they can see your regular videos as well. So yes, absolutely do a mix. You don't have to stop one. You don't have to start another channel. Absolutely mix it in. And use those playlists. I think that's a great idea to mix in. You could do a short video that goes into a playlist with other videos that are not short form content. Okay, let's all do this we're going to hold Lala accountable. I am putting this out there to make myself accountable that I will post at least 2 short form videos 2 times a week. And it's here, and it's now in a recording on Facebook and on YouTube. So you have to do it. So you just said you would, and I believe that is a legally binding contract. I don't want to actually scare you since you're not in the states where I am, and you may not know that that's a joke. but I'm going to hold you to it. You're going to do 2 short form videos each week. Hello, who is this? Trambachi? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Trambachi? That's a very cool name. Or is it Christina? Is that your last name? Maybe it's Christina. Christina, we are talking about short form content, short form videos. You are coming on from YouTube. Are you creating shorts, YouTube shorts? They really help you grow your presence. So if, and you're going to post. So speaking of which, and thank you for bringing that up, Lala. I think that is a great transition for us right now. You need that push to actually start and be consistent. And guess what, Lala? I don't know if you've heard this, Lala, but starting in, I believe it's 2 weeks, we are adding a kind of a sub program to our Shine group, our Shine squad, and we have a weekly accountability and implementation call where we get together and implement a layer of your business that you need to solidify so that it becomes consistent and systemized, so that you can, when that is consistent and systemized, you can then add another layer. But until it is, you show up and implement every week and we hold you accountable. How does that sound? That's in our Shine membership, which I will tell you about in a second. But before I do want to tell you about this very cool thing that is happening next week. And it is a free boot camp. So if you have not gotten involved with short form content, I see some of you saying, no, you're not. You want to, okay, not everyone wants to. This may not be for you, but if you are interested in attracting, let's start this over. If you are interested, I see some of you saying you are already registered. Excellent. Hi, Christopher. Great to see you. And yes, I'll get back to your questions in a second. If you want to get involved in the best way, this is, I think, and I've been involved in social media in the industry for about 12 years, which is a pretty long time for something so new, right? Social media marketing. Right now, we have an unprecedented way to get in front of a ton of new people who don't already know us. And why not take advantage of that? This has never happened before that I know of in the history of social media, where we can post a certain kind of content and the platform says, I'm going to show this to a whole bunch of strangers and see if they like, Christopher's going to post this. I'm going to see if these 100, 200 people like Christopher. The platforms are doing that work for us. Don't miss out on this. If you want to get involved, join the free boot camp where I'm showing you the whole idea and mindset around creating these short form videos. It starts next Tuesday. Go to nika.live/viralcamp. Sign up and you'll be registered and you can join us for 5 days. And you don't have to be there every day. You could watch recordings, but we're going live to show you all this amazing stuff. Last time I did this in October, just from the free boot camp, a few of our participants 10 times their views. One of them told me she is getting tens of thousands of views. Another one got to 1 million. Just from the 5-day free boot camp. So how can you go wrong? Please join that. And thank you for putting that up, Chrissy. Let's see. Let me get back to a few of your questions. Okay, let us see. I'm pleased to see you. And Shane is saying, I'm listening to everything you are saying from a business perspective, but please just let me... Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Shane Shirley. I think that's fine to say. And maybe that's from a business perspective as well. And if you want to know the truth, and I don't know if this will inspire you, I want to say it because I feel like it will be inspiring, even though it's all about me. But a few things, and I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but a few things happened this morning. One big thing happened this morning that made me not be as prepared for this show as I wanted to be. and expected to be. Another thing that happened is my eyelashes all fell out and I felt not attractive enough to show up, so I just put some eyeliner on. And so a lot of things happened to make me, typically what I would have said in the past is, all right, let me not go on video. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. My look isn't ready and my stuff isn't ready. But you know what? I committed to show up on a live show every week. By the way, I was away for the last few weeks. So besides that, I've been here every week for a year and a half, just because I am. Showing up imperfectly is how you grow your business. So I hope that was inspiring. And Lala is asking about music. How can I use my Epidemic sound music in YouTube Shorts if I use my CP to edit? CP. Is it your PC, do you mean? I think that's probably a tech question, which we absolutely can talk about. I don't know if I could explain that right now, but if you, I think what you're saying, you're using your computer to edit, and I'm not exactly sure how you get the sound from Epidemic Sound to your computer, but I would have to look into that, and I'm happy to do that for you in our group. So I think, unless you have a more specific question that I'm not understanding, but I think it's a tech thing, which I'd have to look into, just to drag the music into your editor so that you can save the video and upload it to any of the platforms. That's typically what I would do. Hello, Janice. So good to see you here. I'm so glad you made it. Let's see. You have to be there live. You do. You have to be there live. Lala said she's going to be there, and good stuff. So good stuff from you, Shane. Let's see. Nothing could be finer than to use some good eyeliner. You can always count on Christopher for some good music and puns. Oh, CP cell phone, even better. So if you are editing on your cell phone, the one that I don't use Epidemic Sound, but I believe you can choose music. Tell me this, are you able to download the music from Epidemic Sound, or is it only streaming? So that's the question. If it's only streaming, you may have to record with, kind of live with the streaming music and then edit it afterwards. Oh, the video will not be eligible for monetization because you use their music. Okay, so here's the thing about music on YouTube. There are certain songs that are not allowed. There are certain songs where you get a copyright strike. They're not available for monetization. If you are lucky enough, not lucky, that's not the word. If you have done the work to get monetized on YouTube, of course you have different rules because you want your videos to be monetized. When you want to produce a great video and you think it will absolutely be so much better if you use music that is not allowed to be monetized on YouTube, you have to make a choice. So I will tell you, for me, there are certain videos I have put up that are not allowed to be monetized, but they've gotten me millions of views and tens of thousands of subscribers. To me, that was worth it. So you have to decide, is this a video that is likely to get a lot of reach, and that is the benefit that I want, and I won't be able to make any money off this video. But in the long run, you kind of will be, because it's growing your following and getting a lot of people interested in you is what you then leverage to grow your business and your income, right? And Christopher says he'll take views over dollars. Not everyone will, but that's fun. If you're in a place where you want that, excellent. The other thing, Lala, is that short form videos, they don't count towards monetization. They don't count towards your hours. So look into that, because I have used short form, like I said, to grow my visibility and my following. I have not used it towards monetization. I think it said hundreds of thousands of hours of watch time, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. None of mine count towards that because they're short form content. So sometimes it's not even, you don't even have to worry. If you're a short form video, If you're talking about long form, yes, that you're getting monetized on. Short form, you're not. So look into that and decide if it's even worth worrying about the music that you're putting on. Let me see. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the dollars, but I'm more interested in reach right now. I think that is a beautiful mindset, and I'll tell you why. It is because when you are focused as your primary goal on the monetization, meaning growing your business and selling things, you tend to create content that doesn't get as much reach. If instead you share your personal life, your fun, your personality, your weirdness, your talents, your struggles. When you share that without worrying about the monetization part, more people connect with you. Now, if you are in business, money it's not something to, need to pretend that we're not interested in. Money is what grows a business. We need to make money. And of course, we want more of it, most of us. So I'm not saying you create these videos that don't earn you money and then good luck with all that. I'm saying create these videos that attract people to you, that connect people with you, that get people to know who you are and fall in love with you. And then you need to continue building the relationship. And this is a whole module in the Viral Video Intensive and that's my course, which is, just to give you some information if you're interested, nika.live/VVI is the entire course. You have to start by getting the reach and getting people interested in connecting with you. Then you want to turn them into paying clients. You don't start by trying to turn them into paying clients. That doesn't work. And you don't not do that step because that also doesn't work. You need both. You do videos that attract people and then you turn them into paying clients. So if you want to do both, then absolutely you want to start with great connecting videos and then do the steps to turn them into paying clients. You want information on that, join Viral Video Intensive because we talk about that. And then people show up weekly and talk to me and we go over what they're doing and tweak it until it is working like crazy. So let's see. Yes, Christopher is Dr. Fun. I've seen that, Christopher. You're putting out a lot of videos and showing up as you. I love it. I also have a few thoughts and ideas for you. So in the boot camp next week, we're doing some critiques. If you're open to ideas, I already have some ideas for you. So I'd love to have your videos be one of our critiques. Let's see. I connected with you because of your personality and story first, later because of your experience in social media marketing. Thank you for saying that. That's what I want to teach all of you. Connect with people. We do. Think of all the people that you love and work with. You connected with them first because you like them, right? Not because they tried to sell you something before you connected with them. And this is how we're doing it. This is how we are doing it. I am so glad you're awake for this too. I think it's like 1:30 in the morning where you are, right, Lala? Crazy. Beat me. I am going to beat you to a pulp next week, Christopher. And that will be a lot of fun. Okay, so we're thank you so much for your beautiful questions and comments and joining me today, especially as I showed up a lot less perfectly than I was hoping. But I have to just remind you again, I really am glad for giving myself permission to show up imperfectly, because anytime that I try to be too perfect, the stress of that shows through, and it's not the real me, because it's kind of me trying to put on a performance. And it's so much better to just go, no, you know what? It's not going to be perfect, and people are going to be okay with that, and I'm just going to do it. So thank you for allowing me that, but also thank you for allowing me to preach it to you. Give yourself permission to be imperfectly perfect you. and then show up. As soon as you give yourself the permission, you will want to show up more. So please do that. Yes, you do you, as Christopher is saying. Accept no imitations. Be inspired by other people. That's great. And then be you. So let me remind you again to join our viral bootcamp next week, which is free. Nika.live/viralcamp. Register. We start in a few days, and it's going to be like a fun party. We're going to have fun, you're going to learn, and you're going to create at least one video that you are proud of, and I'm going to be walking you through it. So until then, I usually will say, thank you, Janice. Yeah, today I coordinated. And you're welcome for the permission slip. Be imperfectly perfect you. I normally will say until next Friday for our live show, but next week is all about the viral video bootcamp. So until I see you next week for that, don't forget to choose happy, share joy, and shine unapologetically, because the world needs more you. I'll see you next week, my friends.